Happy Friday the 13th! It is. Somebody mentioned it in the stream before the show, and I thought, what a perfect opportunity to celebrate Friday the 13th with this mask. Jason Voorhees, for those of you who don't watch Friday the 13th. Anyway, time to kill the mask. There, it's gone. Oh, let's see who's live in Steps stream today. The countdown was kind of like a foreshadowing, a sneak peek of what's to come on Steps Gaming. Mikey Yoon wants me to spill my heart tonight. He wants to hear it all from me and give transparency. Maybe a little bit more so than usual. I think I typically try to be fair and honest, but maybe a little bit more than usual here. Papa Brad just sending his streamers over, or his stream viewers over. Thank you, Papa Brad. Looks like At Games resolved his support ticket. Jason's. Why the countdown? I always have a countdown. I always have a countdown to my stream war, and I just said I'm gonna try to use a similar countdown every single week, so I don't have to change it every single week. I was doing that, and I'm not sure that Steps logo that was up there is going to be my new logo or not. I'm still fine-tuning things, but I'm kind of just sharing some ideas, because even though this channel is always going to be gaming centric, I also talk about wrestling, things like that. I might just cut the gaming, just call it Steps. It's Steps channel, but we'll keep this Steps Gaming in the YouTube channel name, but maybe the logo just says Steps. I just call it Steps. It was this advice of conversation I had with Console Kids, funny enough. Great guy. I've enjoyed my conversations with him, especially in Cleveland. Let's see. What's up? War 4444. So I could use that on newer packs. It's still to pre-order. A lot of stuff about Ad Games. Steps. Ad Games just told me Zen tables will be coming to the ALU 4K pinball. I thought we already knew that. Thought we already knew that. I thought that for sure. The countdown was the time remaining that Steps was still in Arcade1Up. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my gosh, Tara Dukin is here. Man, Tara Dukin is one of the great people that I've met playing on the Arcade1Up. And I've had a good time playing him on the Marvel Capcom cab, the Street Fighter cab. Definitely a great person to have met in this community, and one of the reasons why I'm running a tournament tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it. No, the Arcade Legends 4K arcade. Does Zen make arcade games, or are you just gonna be able to play the pinball on it? If you can play the pinball on it, okay, cool. But is the 4K arcade going to be the same price, the $1,500? It's a lot. $1,000 would be my target personally. But it's not my business. I don't know what makes money, what doesn't. So there you go. I cannot type. Tara Dukin, love the early Phantasy Star games. I started back with part 1. Miss school. I need to play Phantasy Star 1. One of the topics I was going to talk about today, one of the things I'm going to talk about, and I guess I'll just go with the chat. I am a big fan of Happy Console Gamer. I think Happy Console Gamer's channel is the best gaming channel on YouTube. And everybody has their own opinions. But to me, he's the best. And I remember when I first turned him on, I thought, who is this schmuck? I didn't like him. But it kept showing up on my feed. I kept watching the videos. And I ended up being a big fan of the show, and he loved Phantasy Star on the Master System. That was his one of his go-to games, one of his favorite games of all time. Phantasy Star 1 is greater than Zelda 1. I could agree with that, because I can't play Zelda 1. I was a Zelda 2 person. I got Zelda 2 first. I love Zelda 2, and I tried to play Zelda 1, and I'm like, why would I play this when I could play Link to the Past? Is better. So that's just kind of where it's at for me. You'll notice in my countdown today, I had a lot of 16-bit characters on the countdown. I had Mega Man X. I had Airzonk and Sonic. And of course, Of course, I had Somewhere in Time Eddie, because that's my favorite Iron Maiden album. Papa Brad with the super chat. He's requesting a video. We're going to play the Berserk video.
You want to play Berserk? You're on. Hey, where you going? The video arcade. You can't play Berserk at home. Now you can. Atari.
It's Berserk inside an electric maze where robots shoot with electric rays.
Take that, turkey.
So look out, don't get trapped, or you might get zapped. Berserk is here from Atari.
Can you beat that?
And only for systems from Atari.
Have you played Atari today?
There you go, Brad. There's your Berserk. That's a great game. You know, I didn't play. I've been going back in gaming history, and of course, you know, a couple weeks ago, we had David Crane on, and before that, we had Jerry Buckner, and I've just been really enjoying going back in time and maybe visiting an era that wasn't mine. It was before mine, and Berserk is a really fun game to play, and I'm glad I found Berserk. And I still intend on getting the New Wave Toys Berserk cabinet. Hopefully I get a chance to do it. Yeah. My grandfather had Berserk on his Atari at his summer camp. Nostalgia. The 2600. Your grandfather had a 2600? That's cool. I have no gaming consoles at the moment. I want to pick something up this Black Friday, but I have to decide what's not appealing. I'm sure as hell ain't going to be a Time Crisis, though. Hello. Even back in the 80s, not one kid called it video arcade, which is good for grandma to say. Even in the olden days, an arcade was a covered archway with arches. Hello, Gallagher guy. It's so good to see ya. So, what's this stream about? What's the mystery? What's last tournament ever? Reflecting on my Arcade1Up journey. So, running Arcade1Up tournaments is very time consuming, okay? Ask anybody that's done them. Very time consuming. Take up a lot of time. Take up a lot of effort. And even when you start running them on a more regular basis, not only do you have to spend half a day planning for each one the day of, you know, making sure testing everything, making sure everything's correct, and making sure, you know, you're ready to go. You also got to recruit people to play, because not everybody is like seeing, or maybe they procrastinate signing up, or maybe you just want to make sure you got at least 10 people. And you got to reach out to people. You got to talk. You got to, you know, it's a lot of work. And I've had a lot of fun doing it. And the main reason I did it, honestly, was, Fighters Evolution, Blast the Speakers. I'm going to talk about some people today. But what I'm going to tell you about Blast the Speakers is, Blast the Speakers has always been there for me. He's always there if I call him on the phone. He's a very good friend, a very good person, and I have nothing but kind words to say about Blast the Speakers, and I thank him for joining. Same with Tara Dukin. Tara Dukin is amazing. Punk Rock Dave is amazing. I love Punk Rock Dave. War 444. I talk to War every day on the phone. War is a great friend. Halloween special event tournament. I'm going to touch base on that too, because this one's good. I love doing the Web Slingers tournaments. We did one last year. We're doing one this year. And Mikey Yoon, you are great. You always come in and you always want to participate in the chat and get me talking a certain direction, man. Mikey, all the love, man. Thanks. I guess I was shouting out love to the people that just joined the chat, Mikey. You've been there the whole time, so I took you for granted. Hey, Tara Duke and Jason and all. Oh, now we're going to talk about Phantasy Star 2. This is not a Phantasy Star stream, but I'm willing to have one. I'm willing to have a Phantasy Star stream because I'm going to be getting to all that. I'm going to get to all that. All right, so back to how I was talking. It takes a lot of effort to make a tournament, and it's hard work. And so I have other things I'm trying to do right now. I've been working out. I've been going to the gym like literally every single day. And it's helped me feel a lot better. And I've been thinking about all the things that I've wanted to do with YouTube and what my goals were. Life's freaking short. You got to do what you want, come hell or high water. So yeah, I have another channel coming. No, it has nothing to do with video games, okay? But it's what I want to be doing, okay? I'm not killing this channel. I love playing retro games. I love hanging out. And I hope a lot of people in this community stay and hang out and play games with me. I'm not going fully away from home arcade, but I definitely want to cover more retro. And I have a affinity for 16-bit, the 16-bit era, if you didn't tell by my countdown. But back to the whole tournament things. I guess I'm going to be jumping all over the place. I'm not going to actively pursue having a tournament. That doesn't mean that if the Street Fighter community came to me and said, hey, I want you to run a Street Fighter tournament, would you consider doing it? I probably would, but I'm not going to run a tournament every month. I'm not going to actively pursue tournaments, and I may never run another one again. It's just how it is. It's a lot of work. So it has to be rewarding. Has to be rewarding. Don't leave us steps. I will always stay and hang out. Well, so here's the other thing, the other problem, okay? And we'll continue to talk. But the other problem is Arcade1Ups cost a lot of money, okay? They really do. For me, you know, I'm somebody, I have 2 kids on my own. I don't get any child support. I have the kids all, you know, 100%. And, you know, I'm lucky to break 50K, okay? I'm diabetic. My daughter's diabetic. It's type 1. It's not curable. It's not, you know, it's just, you need insulin. You need, you know, juvenile diabetes. A lot of money. And so when I have to buy something, you know, that I enjoy, it's hard for me to say, okay, let's just keep dropping $500 on arcade cabinets. Like, I especially ones that are made out of particle board. Like, why, you know, and I even became one of the persons that bought the same one again. Like, I had the big blue Street Fighter, and then I was trying to keep up with the other YouTubers and grow my channel and be involved. And I felt like I was challenged by Moat at the time, because Moat's like, I'm actually gonna buy this cabinet, unlike you. And I took it personally. So I bought the Yoga Flame. And that was a mistake because I didn't need it. I had a big blue, you know. I mean, the Yoga Flame PCB is better. It's a good product. I recommend the Yoga Flame if you like, you know, that type of thing, if you like those arcades. But it just was wrong to buy it twice. And so I want to play a video about how I feel about Arcade1Ups. I want to play. All right, so I'm gonna play that real quick. Papa Brad, I've done amazing tournaments for this community for the love. I'm here for Steps Gaming, not Arcade1Up. Steps is one of us. Thank you, Papa Brad. I appreciate you. I already played the Berserk Super Chat, so now I guess I'm gonna play a Diabetes Super Chat since I just talked.
Diabetes. There are people, more people, obey these simple rules. Diabetes. I promise you, diabetes. I'm surrounded by diabetes. Thanks for your time. Have a good diabetes.
I love that one. So now I'm going to play the video real quick. I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this real quick. Let's see. I need to go to share screen. Window. This is Dana Carvey bit. And I think it's basically how I feel about what Arcade1Up does by re-releasing the same stuff over and over again. So here we go. See if I can get it going. Oh, I gotta go over to this side of the screen. Duh.
Take him to Toys R Us. He's sitting there in the cart, right? Buy me that useless piece of plastic. Well, you already have that one. I don't have that one. I've got Megator. That's Mega T. You can tell because the index fingers crook slightly different. Megator, Mega T, Mega Tie, Mega 2. Every time I click, it's $9.95 to you.
Anyway, that's how I feel about it. It's like, we made the cabinet slightly different. It's got the same games, and then there's people that are buying it again and again and again and again. I don't get it. I really don't. It's the same thing. You buy something for $500, a nice, even replica arcade cabinet, a real arcade cabinet, whatever, you shouldn't have to buy it again. You shouldn't. It's a retro game. There's no updates to Pac-Man, okay? There's not. So, do I hate Arcade1Up? No. Will I say I'll never buy one again? I'm not going to say that because you never know. You never say never. But I wish they would change. I wish things would be different. I just gotta be real and say this isn't on my agenda. I'd rather have a TV at this point behind me. I don't have a TV because I had a bunch of fake arcades. All right, we got Galaga Guy 88 with the $4.99 super chat. I think a lot of people are feeling the same. You can feel a shift in the community. A lot are looking to do retro content. Do what makes you happy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna play a nice video. We're gonna go with Mountain Dew.
Boys, start your engine. Being cool, you'll find, is a state of mind. A refreshing attitude. Things get hot. Cool is all you got. Doing it country cool. So chill on out when the heat comes on. With the cool, smooth Mountain Dew. Doing it country cool. Doing it country.
So, Mountain Dew. Laugh a lot. I don't have a TV behind me because I have toy arcades. I appreciate you, P-Dubs. Appreciate you. I'm always going to have somewhat of a home and home arcade. I'm going to talk about stuff. You know, I like new wave toys. I'm interested in what AtGame's doing. You know, if Arcade1Up made something pique my interest, maybe, but like it's not going to be a focal point for me because I don't have the money to keep up with that. I just don't, and I don't have the space. I don't. Maybe this is sarcasm. I don't know. I love how OTG is the picture there. Office Arcade is here. I appreciate you seeing you, Office Arcade. It's been a hot minute. And Nyx is here. Good to see you too. So. Outrun the Neon Sun. Steps, you are awesome. I'm stoked for your new direction. Thank you. Thank you, Outrun the Neon Sun. Shop like Biggie D. Biggie D's been doing a good job. He's been cutting corners on cost. At least he's getting people the deals, man. It's good to see Dan back. I agree. I've missed Outrun the Neon Sun. He has some great content, a lot of fun. P-Dubs learned some combos in Primal Rage. Skip the TV and get VR. Do I have room for VR, Brooklyn Menace? This is like the room I have, okay? Like, I live in a house with a total of 7 people. Like, I have 2 kids. My sister has a kid. Like, there's a basement downstairs. It's kind of like an entertainment room, but like, it's not mine to use. This is my space, and this is kind of what I got. So, like, it'd be hard to have a play area because I've set one up before at somebody's house, and VR would be cool if I could do it. It's a lot of money, you know. So, but that's the case, you know. Anyway, you know, I'm not going to say that Arcade1Up's not going to do anything exciting. I just don't think they're doing anything different. They're not changing much. Even with their change of people that are at the helm, like, it looks the same to me. It looks the same. And honestly, like, to get ahead in that group, I feel like I'd have, and I'm sorry, I don't want to trash anybody. I think Travis makes good content, but on his channel and whatever. But like, I'm not going to kiss Travis's ass. He seems to be the gatekeeper. I'm just not what I want to be doing. Who's this Outrun character? Outrun the Neon Sun? Haven't you watched the show? I'm sure you have. You're joking, right? You could always set up a multi-cade and keep 1 or 2 of the Arcade1Ups you play online. That's what I'm doing. So I have a arcade that I could now plug in USB to my computer. I can send whatever games I want to it. And I'm waiting for Glenn's Retro Show Shotgun. Not because I am friends with Glenn or anything like that. It's just I played with it at the Cleveland Gaming Expo, the shotgun. It was fantastic. It was great. I don't like Travis MCP. Well, you got some balls for saying that on stream, Biggie D. I mean, yeah. Rexer, Outrun is back. So do it for the view steps. OTG just did a video about how you will never leave Arcade1Up. Show them what it's up and get a VR headset. Okay, so I was going to talk about OTG. So I guess since somebody that's representing OTG, or it is OTG himself, is in here, we will talk about OTG. No problem. Not a drama stream, but I'm going to just address what was said. That's it. Simple. Keep it straight. OTG and Damien Deal With It had a stream, and they were talking about me, and they said, hey, you commented in Rev's stream. Steps commented Rev's streams. I'm sorry I didn't support you well enough. Okay? And they gave me crap for it. Actually, funny enough, I don't necessarily am I friends with OTG or Damien Deal With It. But I will say this. To a degree, they're right. Because to be honest, Rev himself handled things wrong. He handled things wrong. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for the situation that happened, for what happened, but he handled things wrong. And I handled things differently. I'm not saying it was the best because it ended up backfiring on me too. I instead started making Mountain Dew videos to counter Console Fanboy. And I had fun doing it. At first, I'll be honest, it ruined my Iron Maiden. I was going to Iron Maiden. I was in the front row. And I'm driving to Iron Maiden and I get news about this. And it really upset me. I got angry. I wanted to respond just like that. And somehow after the concert, I decided, you know what? I'll just make more Mountain Dew videos. Never my intent to make Mountain Dew videos, but I answered with Mountain Dew videos because it seemed to drive him crazy. And I was having fun. Then he'd make a video, then I make a video, and I ended up making fun out of it instead of getting tormented by it. But at some point, my channel was going to turn into a Mountain Dew channel. And that didn't work out. But eventually, he left me alone, but he came back again, and that happens. I mean, that was expected. But I didn't have the energy to deal with it again, so I don't know. But I don't have a problem with any of these people anymore, okay? I just wanted to address the fact that everybody's crap stinks, even your own, and we got to handle things better. That's it. I'm happy Rev's coming back. I can't wait to watch him call some matches. I don't have a problem with Rev. I don't have a problem with Console Fanboy or OTG or any of that. Okay? Just straight facts is when I watched Put Your Quarters on the Glass originally, the community was whole. It was one, and we all got together and had a good time. We all did. And I wish that was still the case. And, I tried talking to both sides because I want things to work out better, but that wasn't going to happen. And I handled it foolishly. And that's my poop that stinks, okay? That's it, okay? But I went through a rocky road going through this. I had to go through a lot to get this channel to where it is at this point. And here it is, okay? That's it. That's the facts. Wanted to address it, we addressed it. And honestly, I hope Damien Deal With It and OTG have a fun time with their streams. It's not for me. And I wouldn't have known about it if somebody didn't tell me. That's it. Some people just like to steal ideas about themselves, leave the past in the past. I don't know what you're talking about, but the only reason I did tournaments is because I felt like when Rev left, I felt there was a hole in the community. And so that's why I went and I wanted to do tournaments. And then other people also wanted to do tournaments. And Blast was still doing tournaments. But, so I did. I found out it was a lot of damn work. Often a thankful and often a thankless job. But, yeah, hard times looking back on all that stuff. But I'm trying to close the chapter for me. Other people may want it to continue, but I'm trying to close that chapter for me. So that's why I addressed it. Okay? Juice is not this worth the squeeze. It's not worth it. I'm not trying to squeeze anything. I'll be honest with you. I want everybody to get along. Honestly. But I just wanted to say that, yeah, maybe they're right. Maybe it was unfair that I said that because I was put in a bad position. I shouldn't have been asked to go on this stream or that stream and be left hanging. Either way, I honestly should have tried to distance myself, but that's not, hindsight's 2020. Hindsight's 2020. But I'm looking forward to the future, and I'm looking forward to what changes happen. No, I don't think so. He don't like it. But you have to talk to him. I can't speak for him. Anyway, we're done with that. We're done with that. That's the kind of things I wanted to address. But I gotta close. Let me close this out. There we go. I want to talk real quick. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got more. So you are fine with people taking shots at your friends for no reason. It's all one side anymore. No, I don't want to have any fights with people. I'm not fine with that. But I'm hoping people can get along. That's what I mean. Okay? That's it. Stop taking shots at people. Enjoy each other's company. Have fun. If you don't like them, don't watch them. That's my advice. Okay? Other than that, I'm going to stay out. I felt like I had to close a chapter today, so I addressed it briefly. There's a lot more that meets the eye that I'm not going to get into, but I didn't mean you steps. I know. I wish you two could have a coffee and hammer it out, dude. I do, but not my choice. Not my choice. Done with it. Okay, that's yeah. I am too, but it is what it is. I know you'd like to think your shit don't stink, but lean in a little bit closer. See, roses really smell like poop. Book is closed. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. Do you think Arcade1Up is suitable for online tournaments? For fun tournaments, not serious. Not serious. You can't have a legitimate fighting game event with Arcade1Up. You could have a fun, casual, let's hang out with our friends and have fun playing a tournament. I think, even though there's still people that dominate when you go have a tournament. That's it. I mean, there's glitches, there's problems. It's not suitable for professional tournaments. $2. I'm here for the games, fun, and good people. Thank you, Papa Brad. I feel like I'm taking your whole paycheck today.
Sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and smooth, refreshing Mountain Dew. Yeah, give me a river, give me a dew. Give me my good friends, give me a dew. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
All right. Big eyes. It's all good, and believe me, even if I did, it would be one-sided. Okay. It's cool. I'm sorry I brought it up, Fighters Evo. I'm moving on. I wanted to personally move on. And I honestly, when people say that I'll never not cover it, I don't care at this point. I have other priorities in my life. Maybe I'll talk about an Arcade1Up, but I'm not going to say never, but it's not on my agenda at the moment. I just want to do what I would like to do. And having a bunch of particle board arcades in my room where I can walk around or do any push-ups or work out or do anything is not cohesive to my sanity. Okay? So that's it. Nix, yes. In person is the only way to do tournaments. It's a good way to do tournaments. I prefer that if you can, but the problem is you gotta get people to travel. It's hard. Is this an anti-toxicity channel now? I can't. Nobody can be anti-toxicity. People are gonna talk shit because I made a stream today. Just how it is. Nothing I can do about it. And I've gotten to the point where you come numb to it. It's just how life is. But moving on is the right thing to do. It is. It's time to move on. I love that song, Time to Move On by Tom Petty. So, but I'm Gemini. I change my mind all the time. Change my mind all the freaking time. I'm not going to lie. I'm terrible at making decisions. And everybody should know that by now. Just look at my streams I did on the should I go to Cleveland? I ended up selling all but 4 of my machines. I think I had 10 or so. I think I've sold 8 machines over the years. I think the most I ever had a time might have been 7 maybe. Fighters Evo, just have fun. I agree. Sosa is in the house. It's good to see Sosa. I hope Sosa's been feeling better. He's been a good friend of mine. He's always there to talk to as well. And this channel, I don't think it would have gotten as far without Sosa, because we had a lot of fun streaming, man. We did. Hopefully Sosa gets things going a little bit better, and maybe we could stream again someday. It'd be cool. Stop making sense. Stop having fun. It's almost a new year. We could make 2024 a year we could all move away from Arcade1Ups to something new. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, here's the thing. Is the goal of my stream to get people to move away from Arcade1Up? No, it's not. Okay. The goal of my stream was to move on with my life and do what I should be doing. Well, I feel I should be doing. Life's short, man. Like, I will tell you this. I don't have any ill will towards anybody that caused problems with me streaming or talk shit about me or any of that. I hope that, like Console Fanboy, for example, that dude is very talented. Now, granted, some of his videos, but some of his videos are absolutely hilarious. And I hope that dude finds his niche and could make some awesome content for good purpose. And I told him, he probably laughed, but I said, I'm praying for you, because I think you, I try to see the good in people, even when they're, even in the bad times. I do. I'm moving away from 1UP because I want to. Cool. That's what you should do. If you want to, you should do it. I agree. Only because you want to. If you like Arcade1Ups, if you like buying Street Fighter Champions Edition 5 times, and that's what you want to do, go ahead. I don't get it. I love all the love. I'll be back soon. Just working in my health. The team Steps and Soso rise again. I hope so, man. It'd be fun to play some games. When Steps tells me to do something, I do it. Don't ask questions. You do it if you know what's best for you. What? That makes me sound threatening, man. I never told you to do anything. Odie Toilet called KFB where you are calling. So here's the thing, man. You can block anybody you want. They can still come on your stream. Like, we don't know who Mr. Sharon Peters is. Could be a variety of people. Sharon Peters is here. Steps is spot on. I mean, like Kayani, he sure loves Hitler, but who doesn't? Zohar is amazing. He's talented, and hurting people is all part of the joke. Okay? It's all perspective, I guess. I just don't agree with a lot of that perspective, but at the same point, some of his videos are very funny. Probably just going to keep Big Blue and Donkey Kong. Big Blue's a good one. Good one. 2024, I'm doing all 1UP. My channel will be all 1UP. Dude, I don't know. I can't see you doing that, man. What are you going to do? Do a live build? You see Rexer doing a live build of Arcade1Up cabinet? I would super chat to see that, man. That'd be great. Master Sosa health is everything. I agree. We're done with that. Let's move on. Okay. I just want to say my piece. My piece is said. Good luck to everybody. Work your problems out. Let's all get around and sing Kumbaya. Probably would, man. I had light up buttons on Arcade1Up, the turtles I did, the custom turtles I did, because my son wanted it, and it actually looked better than I thought. I was kind of surprised. But I mean, most games I don't want that. I mean, I saw the light up buttons on the Pac. I think the Pac-Man XL has light up buttons, which I don't understand. Unboxing all day, every day. Let's do it. Okay, man. Damn, all I did, man. I didn't want to like start talking. We did work it out. Okay, all right, man. Cool. That's not what my message. My message here today was to talk about this tournament I'm doing with Webhead that I'm really excited for, as well as just say, hey, listen, I need to be a better me. That's it. I need to be a better me. I need to get some shit out. That's it. My plan was never to have that. I tried to do it. I guess that wouldn't work. I guess I thought wrong again. But hey, it is what it is at this point. All right, man. MK30th needs spectator mode, then Steps will stay in. No, I won't. I don't play Mortal Kombat, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at all. But I do think that Arcade1Up should focus on getting MK spectate mode. That's my parting words to Arcade1Up. Get spectate mode for MK, because you're a fool for not. You are a better you each day. Well, I'm trying to be. It's hard, you know. I think in life you keep going through that cycle in life where you're trying to figure yourself out again and again and again and again and again. I would love to see you build one Arcade1Up live and have a step-by-step look at this. He is a doctor using his skills for evil. All right. Okay. You guys want to here, I'm going to talk about this tournament. I don't want to talk about that crap no more. That's not what I want to talk about. I don't care anymore. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. All right. So anybody that's here right now, tomorrow, the 14th, we're having a tournament of terror. It's Marvel versus Capcom 1 Arcade1Up, and we're having a costume contest. So even if you don't have an Arcade1Up, even if you don't play Marvel versus Capcom, if you submit a photo in a Halloween costume, you can send it to me and I'll send it to Webhead, or you can send it to Webhead directly. We'll feature you in a costume contest, as well as every entry wins a Halloween mystery bag. Please be in the United States. I don't think we could send this to Canada. I'm not going to do that to Webhead. And also last year, I'm assuming he means this year he's going to as well. Everyone that entered, he made a small donation to Spirit Children, which is a group that obviously have Spirit Halloween that donate. You could donate money and they will buy Halloween costumes for underprivileged kids. I think this is a great cause. If you have a picture in a Halloween costume or you have something going on this year, please go ahead and send it. And hopefully we could get you your Halloween mystery bag and all that good stuff. So I would appreciate anybody that would do that. We'd like to get some money to Spirit Children, and we'd like to have more participation in the costume contest. That is going to be at 8:30 Eastern, apparently, according to this. And the Halloween party begins at 8, the costume contest is at 8:30, and the tournament is at 9 o'clock. So feel free to either join the tournament and or just participate in the costume contest. I also got the tournament flyer, which is, let's see, did it change? I see what I did. I got to change it on here too. Hold on. Stop screen, change it. We're going to present. We're going to share screen. And we're going to do that. Okay. So that's the tournament right here. It's Marvel vs. Capcom 1. You can play as Spider-Man. You have to play as Spider-Man, Morgan, Lilith, Roll, Venom, Pumpkin Spice Venom or Orange Venom, and Hulk, Orange Hulk. And it says no helpers, but I think we determined that you could use Arthur as an assist helper because Arthur is from Ghouls and Ghosts. So that would be really awesome. So it's a Halloween-themed Marvel vs. Capcom tournament. The last one I'm actively playing, but if somebody asks me, maybe I will down the road. I don't know, but not anytime soon. Okay. Never fully shut the door, but I do wanted to speak my piece because I've been frustrated lately and I just want to be happy and move on. So there you go. Tomorrow night is going to be a fun time. I'm looking to see some people out and have a good time. Nice thumbnail. Those were by Webhead. So I thank Webhead for doing the art on it. Normally I do all my own art, but Webhead I collab with like once a year at this point, and Webhead gave me that to me, and I'm like, let's roll with it. It looks good. Let's do it. We support you, Steps. Thanks, Biggie D. Thanks. Love the art. Yes, give a shout out to Webhead. Very cool event. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Again, man, if you like Arcade1Ups, it's cool. Okay, it doesn't make sense for me. Doesn't make sense to me, and it doesn't make sense people buy the same thing 5 times to me. That's all I got. Okay, I don't want to hate anything because people could like what they like. I don't like when people tell me what I should like or shouldn't like. So I'm not gonna say that to other people. PRD, Punk Rock Dave. That's what PRD stands for. Sounds like a beer. I'm late to the game. What's going on? You missed the talk of the town. We're not going to revisit that. And I basically talked about how I don't think I should buy a third Street Fighter Arcade1Up cabinet, and how I'm trying to clear out this room so I have more room. and I'd like to get a TV. You make a really good point. Yeah, it's cool. If somebody wants to buy 3 Street Fighters, okay. You know, Sosa's got like 3 or 4 Mortal Kombats. Okay, if they like it, go ahead. But for me personally, like, it makes no sense. It doesn't make sense. I can't afford it. I don't have the money for it. I don't have the space for it. And because of all that, looking back on it, I feel kind of stupid. But to be honest with you, I had a great time meeting a lot of people in this community and having a good time with these tournaments, and just talking about games, meeting other people in the other communities that I met through it, like the iArcade community, like At Games community, like the MVSX community. I mean, it's been a blast. I'm blowing off a Venom release party to hang with you all. Really, dude? Venom release party? What's being released for Venom? It's not another movie, is it? They just had a movie. Is it a game? Thank you. I appreciate that, Fighter Evo. I wish you could be there because you've been there through this whole thing with me, and but I know you can't be, and that's good. You know, you mean well. I'm glad you're here tonight. And War should be making an appearance tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. War has been a great friend. Yeah. So there we go. Anyway, the pinball. What about the pinball? Pinball. Give me something here. I'll be popping in steps. I'm glad, man. If you can make it, like, again, if you can make the stream, it's good to see everybody. If you can play, it's great too. Great too. And I do want to say Venom Pinball. Oh, the Venom Pinball Party. I love Venom. I played Venom Pinball in Cleveland. It was really good. So was it not released yet when I played it? Because I played it in Cleveland and it was a really good table. It has a lot of multi-ball in it. Like, the multi-balls go crazy. Like, it was really, really fun. The gaming business is booming. Is it? I thought so. That was the other thing about why I ended up with Arcade1Ups is Papa John. Papa John's Gaming. Papa John's Gaming. Anyway, listen, I'm not dealing with any crap. I'm moving on. I don't have a beef with people, but if somebody's a mod in my chat and they want to block Papa John's Gaming or Mr. Sharon Peters, I'm down. Okay? That's where I'm at with it. Okay? I try to be nice. I say, hey, these people are fine. Let them make their content, but that's not good. It's just immature. It's childish. Yes, let's move on. Do it. Do it. Some people are out there with no life. Listen, okay. I was asked to block him by him. That's what I was asked for. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Rexer. Thank you. Xbox block Activision. Man, I'm actually glad that happened, because Microsoft has kind of been getting their butt kicked with their Xbox, and they're still gonna make games for the other consoles, and I don't see. I thought it would be better for them to be able to just do it for them, or maybe include Nintendo in the mix. I don't know, but I wouldn't make games for Sony, but I think they are. Funny enough, but I wouldn't. Xbox needs every advantage they can. I like the Xbox platform. I have an Xbox Series S. I really like it quite a bit. Yeah, I guess, man. I guess I've been guilty of using an alt account before because of other people. I don't do it anymore, but I've done it. You got to learn and stop making mistakes, right? Stop making mistakes. How many Papas are out there? Papa Blast. We got Papa Pete. He was on my stream a couple weeks ago. He does Intellivision content. He's an interesting dude too. You know, so, but anyway, Activision content. We did Activision content. I could do some more Activision content, but I don't play. I think what is it? Call of Duty. That's part of that. I don't play Call of Duty. I don't play World of Warcraft. They aren't for me. Those aren't my games. But some people really love them. Like I know Rabbit, Twisted, Chris love those games, and they've done streams on them. So hey, all the power to you. Nintendo and Meta are going to take the lead. PS, AMD, Xbox games are getting too expensive per title. I don't buy Xbox games. I just use the Game Pass, man. That's like, or I'll buy like pinball games on the Zen Pinball, or I'll buy retro games. I don't buy anything expensive on Xbox. I don't have any need, especially when the whatchamacallit, the Xbox Game Pass gives you EA Sports games and Microsoft games, plus all the other stuff they get licenses for. It's great. Let's all jump on the Papa bandwagon. You gonna be Papa Punk Rock Dave? Papa Dave? You remember, wasn't that the guy's name in Beverly Hills Cop 3? Papa Dave, and he was in charge of the Wonder World theme park. I love theme parks. So anyway, Doom. I love the Xbox game dashboard on PC. That's good. I play it on PC, but I like to play on my console. I definitely prefer to play games on console and not have... I have other stuff I want to do with my PC, so I don't want to clutter it up with a bunch of games. But Steam sometimes is too hard to resist because it got such a good deal on games, especially like shmups. And I love playing shmups, and I've been missing that. I have been playing Evercade a little bit. I got the other one back after I had to send the first one back, and I got the new one, and it's playing the games great. Playing good. So I've been enjoying playing a lot of games on the Capcom side, and then some games on the IRAM that I had on the iArcade, funny enough. But I'm looking to get the Lynx cartridges right now, I think, because I never really got to play many Atari Lynx games, and I think I want the one with California games first. So I think I'm going to get that. And I want the Toplin cartridge too, but I can play it on my iArcade. So I think the Lynx games I'm getting first. I'm really excited for that. Everyone is a Papa. Papa Smurf. Steam is a great platform, cheaper games. Yeah, they do got cheaper games, man. And it plays well if you have a good enough computer. And I have a good enough computer to play retro games, so I'm all set, man. All set. Anyway, last console I had was an Xbox 360, which is still a damn good console. I play a lot of Xbox 360 games on my Xbox. I play Daytona USA on my Xbox Series S. I play Soul Calibur 2 online. Soul Calibur 2 on HD online. I love that game. Great game. Smurfs. There's a Smurf game on Atari. I saw somebody play that in a short. I want to see Papa Brad play the Smurfs. That's what I want to see. We can see Papa Brad beat Papa Smurf. That would be great. And then we get Papa Pete on commentary. I went from the 360 to Switch to PC. The Switch is cool because the Switch has a lot of shmups on it too. A lot of games that you can't get on the Xbox. Also, you get those games on PlayStation or Switch, but the Switch is portable. You can get physical media pretty easily. And I have a Switch Lite. I wish I had a real Switch. And at this point, it's like, do I wait out and see if they come out with a new one? You know? I don't know. I can't type on this phone keyboard. It's hard. It's hard, man. The older you get, the harder it is. I just see all these seniors trying to type on their phones, and they can barely send anything. It's like you get jibber jabber back in return. Brad needs to play that. Yes, Smurfs. Papa Brad playing the Smurfs with Papa Pete on commentary. That's what I want. So also, the solar eclipses tomorrow, everyone. I'll be working. Maybe I need a special sunglasses. I don't know. Could I look at it with regular sunglasses? I don't even know. I don't know enough about the solar eclipse. Retro Smurfs forever, not the crappy Smurfs in the last few years. Brad, I hope you are charging your Meta 3 because we are heading into VR tonight. Of course you are, man. I gotta say, man, I hope one day we could finish Game Fight. That'd be really cool. Maybe a special event that's not VR where we could finish Game Fight. That would be cool. If everyone is over Arcade1Up, then will Rexer still have a show being the #1 Arcade1Up channel? Arcade1Up is still there. Okay. They have a lot of cabinets coming out and they have a lot of stuff. And so it's there. And they're going to sell to a lot of casuals during Christmas. Christmas, people just throw crap in their cart, especially in well-to-do areas. So they're still around. We'll see what happens after Christmas, but I think they could sell enough of that stuff just by putting it in the aisles at Best Buy, to be honest. You have Smurf Croc charms on your Crocs. I like Crocs. They're my favorite shoe. The OG. Let's go. My city's going to see the Ring of Fire. Now I want to hear Johnny Cash, dude. That's what I want. I'm not done yet, Steps. Let's go, Brooklyn Menace. Let's go. I'm waiting. I miss it. I miss it a lot, actually. I just was thinking about how much I've been missing not only the Friday games with the iArcade, but the Friday Night Arcade show, and that just community of people we used to hang out and play games, and I miss it. I miss it. I miss it a lot. You know, the thing about the iArcade was, like, even when you got a crappy game, like, you would all play it and you'd hang out and play games. It almost didn't matter because you're just hanging out with your friends and playing games, and that's what I like. And I honestly, funny enough, I was looking at some Atari VCS streams, and they were talking about, it was funny because they were complaining because the game they got that week was Escape from Popo, and I like, this is exactly like the iArcade community. So if you want the iArcade, get an Atari VCS, and you'll be right back to where you were. The problem, though, is how long is that console going to last? You know, how long is it going to last? And yeah, it doesn't mean I like crappy games. I just like hanging out. I came around and I started in this community because I was hanging out with people. You know, we're hanging out, we're playing games that put your quarters on the glass, hanging out, having a good time, you know, and then I try to continue the thing. Nothing has had the success of put your quarters on the glass, mainly because people can't get along. People can't get along no more. So it is what it is, you know? Ordered a New Wave Coke machine because of Rexer's shill cam. Oh, yeah. Man, I think I only got 5 minutes to get a to get the Artomatic I was gonna get. Steps is a gamer. I respect that. I appreciate that, Papa Brad. I was so close to getting an iArcade. You can still get one. Find one on Facebook Marketplace. You can't go wrong. You can put whatever games you want on it. Last, as in not turning into a broken paperweight or getting new games. This is the day that I've been accused of defending iArcade when I don't even own one. Hell yeah, the shill cam all day. Hey, anybody that's on YouTube is a shill to some degree, man. Shill to some degree. Just no matter what level of shilldom you could achieve. I want that Coke machine, but not for $160. I think the sweet price on a lot of those New Wave toys for me is $100, but you gotta understand, costs have gone up. Inflation's been crazy. I'll shill Glenn's products all day long. Yeah, I'll tell you this. I've shilled for Glenn because I used his shotgun. I used his Akari Warrior stick, and I actually liked it. I believed in it. He has given me nada. I've got nothing for review, nothing to really just bring out and talk about, other than what I had my hands on at Cleveland, and it was good stuff. So that's why I say good things about Glenn's product. That's why I say good things about New Wave Toys. I was so glad I went to Cleveland because I did get to experience their product, and it was good. As far as at games is, I wish I had a better contact at games. I've been trying to finish up some Arcade1Up stuff, projects I had. So I haven't been able to move on to at games yet. I am planning to play some at game stuff with this channel, but I'm also going to be playing some console stuff too. I asked, like, how do I get into the at games group where they, you know, if you're a YouTuber, you get this information from them, and all it is some emails. And you know, I was talking to a couple people, and it's like, oh, it's who you know. I'm like, okay, well, I know you. They weren't willing to share. So The truth of the matter is that everybody finds each other to be competition. But me, I don't know. I'm just trying to make Steps Gaming at this point. I can't worry about it. Otherwise, I'm going to be beating my head in. New Wave and Glenn's products are amazing. Shill where shilling is due. Yeah, I agree. If you are going to shill for something, shill for quality and good deals and value for the community. I agree. All right, so tomorrow night, Web Slingers Tournament, Arcade1Up, Steps Gaming. Got a costume contest. If you have a picture in a costume or you have a costume, send me a picture if you know where to get me at. I'll send it to Webhead or send it to Webhead, and we'll send you a goodie bag. It's $2 for every player is donated to Spirit Children. So, okay, so the players in the tournament, we get $2 for. That's cool. So he's going to give $2 for every person that enters the tournament to Spirit Children. That's awesome. That's a really cool thing that Webhead's doing, and should be a fun night tomorrow. And that's it. I honestly, even if you came in here and you trolled tonight, I mean all the love in the world, because honestly, life's too short. Find something better to do and enjoy your life and make the most out of it, and all that good stuff. Just like Mikey J, all excited. Let's go. Check out Mikey J on Tuesday nights at 10:30, I think it is, 10:30 p.m. He has rock and retro. He plays games and listens to rock music. He doesn't care about the loss of income from playing rock and roll music. He just plays and has fun. I can still play thousands of games on my ALU from @games. Great arcade sign-off stream Steps. Yes! Yes, I appreciate you all. I appreciate seeing Nick. Haven't seen in a while. Galaga88, pleasure to meet him. Mikey Yoon, thank you. Punk Rock Dave, thank you. Rexer Show, thank you. Outrun the Neon Sun, thank you. Biggie D, thank you. Fighters Evil, thank you. See you later.